Thank you, Kira. Thank you, Mario, and to Creative Mornings for giving me the opportunity to share my life. Thank you all for coming. It is truly an honor to be here today. You know, every time I get the opportunity to speak, I'm reminded of a note I wrote to myself back in 2014. And in that note I wrote, I want to be at the podium of life. Only those who have something to say get to stand at the podium. Only those who have accomplished something get to stand at the podium. Only great and phenomenal people get to stand at the podium. So my first tip for you all is to write down what you want. Write down the vision that you have for yourself. Because me standing up here today is living proof that when you write it down, the universe, God, and life will make a way for you. So our theme for today is wonder. And if you were wondering what wonder means, wonder is defined as a feeling of surprise, mingled with admiration, caused by something beautiful, unexpected, unfamiliar, or inexplicable. Now, I definitely embrace the unexpected and inexplicable in my approach to art. But what I want to focus on today is the feeling. See, in my opinion, the surrealistic composites and special effects I incorporate into my artwork are really cool. But to me, it is the feeling instilled in my artwork that makes it beautiful and impactful. And since all of our feelings come from in here, that tells me that wonder is an inside job. My goal as a visual artist and creator is to draw from the inspiration within and connect with what's inside you all. So, how many of you have seen my artwork before? Amazing. How many of you truly love, appreciate, and connect deeply with my artwork? Wow, thank you so much. I think that the people that truly enjoy and connect with my artwork do so because they see the magic and beauty in it. And there is already magic and beauty inside them. And that's what they mean when they say beauty is in the eye of the beholder, or in this case, wonder is in the heart of the wonderful. So, before I could even stand up here today or create the artwork that you see, I had to do some serious inner work. I had to tune into my own power, my own magic, and my own beauty. And that truthfully wasn't easy. It was a process of being in the dark and having no other choice but to look towards the light. See, in my senior year of college, a time where I was supposed to be stepping into a bright future, I was having the darkest moment of my life. I was cracking under the pressure of becoming an adult, and it didn't help that I lacked a plan or a vision for myself. I kind of knew what I wanted to do in terms of making art, but I didn't know who I wanted to become. I didn't have a grip on what my purpose was and why I'm here. And on top of that, I went through a major breakup. And I was forced to realize that for a long time, I gave more love to others than I had ever given to myself. My self-confidence and self-image suffered as a result of that habit. At that time, all the music I was listening to, the food I was eating, the social media content I was digesting, all of these things I was feeding myself with left me feeling sick, alone, lost, and out of love with myself. I was depressed. But I didn't give up. I embraced the fact that it was time for me to reinvent myself. So the first thing I did was I addressed the shallow vision that I had for and of myself. I wanted to be more optimistic about my life and my future. I wanted to truly see, feel, know, and believe in my own power and my own beauty and in my own magic. I needed to suspend all disbelief, as we all should. And in order to do that, you may have to go back to a time where life was much more simple. See, children genuinely believe that life is wonderful. They believe in the impossible. They believe in themselves because they haven't yet been weighed down by the no you can't supply. For example, I have a 4-year-old daughter. And one of the most important activities I can do with her is affirmations. I am powerful. I am beautiful. I am magical. I am gifted. I am wonderful. I make her say these things over and over again with confidence and conviction. I can really see how empowered she feels afterwards. And it's because what she says about herself is ultimately way more powerful than anything anyone else can say about her. So the same way I nurture her magic, I had to nurture my own. I had to tell myself over and over again, I am powerful, I am beautiful, I am magical, I am gifted, I am wonderful. And through that process, day by day, my sense of possibility expanded. I was able to imagine and dream far and wide instead of being limited by my own disbelief. And that is why my artwork is so inexplicable and unexpected. It's because my creativity is drawn from that deeply ingrained belief that anything is possible. I started to truly see, feel, know, and believe in my own power, and my own magic, and my own beauty. Opportunities started to come my way simply because I told myself that I deserved it. I learned that what you say becomes what you see. So the next thing I did was I transformed my feeling of loneliness into an opportunity to focus on myself and foster my love for myself. One thing I did was I made it a habit to ask myself before I did anything, what would somebody that loves themselves do? And I suggest that we all try that, because it is through that process that I was able to eliminate any habits that weren't serving me. I stopped going places, listening to certain music, just doing anything that didn't serve me or add to my progression. I stopped it. I became a protector of my energy. I started investing into self-care, and things like nutrition, exercise, and meditation became more important to me than they ever were. And in time, I started seeing a total transformation in my way of life and how I view life. And seeing and feeling myself grow felt so good that I was actually able to forgive myself and appreciate rock bottom for igniting my passion. See, my artwork was... Sorry, my girlfriend's right here. She's making me smile. See, my artwork had become more than just an opportunity to believe in the impossible. It was a chance for me to express the importance of self-love and how it healed me. I had truly found my purpose and have been living in it ever since. All the work I was doing on myself and continue to do on myself allowed me to be effective in fulfilling that purpose. Because I empower myself, I am able to empower others. I started off only doing self-portraits. Then I was able to start illustrating the power that I see in others. Because I know how magical I am able to see and exhibit how magical we all are. And the same thing goes for my environment. I am able to take Baltimore and see beyond the hardship and struggle and things that need to be fixed. We create new realities filled with magic and wonder. And that's something I've become really passionate about lately. Because I see so much of our youth discounting their dreams and imagination simply because of their surroundings. And lastly, because I love myself fully and wholly, I was able to manifest a love outside of myself that I didn't know was possible. Surely, my girlfriend and my daughter have made my life full of wonder. All the positive changes in my life started with the change within me. So in closing, I hope my story helps you all see that your path to a more wonderful life starts with the work that you do on yourself. I hope my artwork helps you all see how wonderful and how beautiful Baltimore is, and remind you that we don't have to settle with the reality that we've been given. We can create our own. I hope my message of self-love inspires and helps anyone that's going through tough times. You'd be surprised at the wonders on the other side of pain. I hope today you are all reminded of how wonderful you already are.